One of my favorite fights that I watched of you, there's actually a few, but one that I thought like, oh, this guy's about to win. And I honestly, I think I was with you at Dave & Buster's, but I don't want to quote this, but it was when you fought Kimbo Slice. In Bellator.
Yeah.
And I think I was with you at Dave & Buster's. I don't remember.
I don't remember where I watched that fight.
Yeah, but I do remember that like you were choking this guy out and I'm like, oh, it's over. This guy hasn't lost a step. He's a little bit older, but he's so strong. And like, I'm looking at Kimbo, you know, and when you're a kid, you don't realize that muscles don't mean a guy knows how to fight, right? So right. I saw Kimbo and I saw you and you had the Wolverine thing kind of going on here with the facial hair. I go, oh man, he's got to fight this monster. I go, damn, dude, there goes Shamrock, you know? But it seemed like you were just out muscling this guy and your wrestling was insane.
You was like 50, wasn't you?
Yeah.
I felt so good. I felt like I was going to destroy him. I really did. There's just no way he was going to beat me. No way. And I remember taking him down and I had already had everything planned. And it went almost exactly the way I thought it was going to, other than me getting hit. But when I took him down, a double shot, knew I was going to dump him. I knew he was going to roll to his belly. I put the choke on. I knew he was going to tap. Problem is, he didn't tap. So if you watch that fight, I slip in my choke and I'm working him. And then I push it in and I go in and he reaches out. I kid you not, he does this and then does this. Like nothing big or nothing large. And so, which is not me. In the original Ken Sham, I'd have destroyed him and I'd have kept holding on to it until they pulled me off. But it was just something where I had reached a point where I wanted more respect. I wanted to lead with respect. I wanted to be able to have the courtesy of being able to choke him out, shake his hand, not be disgruntled, even all the stuff that we were talking. Try to be that polite guy. So I let go of him. I literally just eased up on him and because I felt like he tapped. And I remember going, okay, I'm waiting for John to touch me and it's over. Because, I mean, he was done. I mean, it was over. And he even said in the press conference, he went out. And that's the part where I felt him go limp. And I was like, okay, it's done. Well, all of a sudden, he pops up and I slide off. And, of course, I ain't moving that good. That's why when I had him down, I wasn't going to let him go because there's no way I'm standing up very fast because my knees were shot. So I'm holding on. And all of a sudden, he pops up. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's not over. And so I go to get up. And he's much faster than I was. And he hits me with the shot. Even when he hits me with the shot, I feel it. And I'm like, I'm okay. Like, there was nothing wrong with me. I mean, he hit me hard too, but I've never been knocked out, ever. I've always been hit and I'm okay. So I remember when he hit me, I'm like, okay. And all of a sudden he steps in and stops it. And I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, what are you doing? And they give me a chair to sit in and I'm like, what are you doing? And they stopped the fight. And I'm thinking to myself, why did you stop the fight? Then I watched the replay and I was like, oh, that was a good shot. But you don't know it when you're in there,
Kimbo,
right?
Huh?
But you don't know it when you're in there. You're I mean, in my head, I was like, dude, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But once I watched the replay, I was like, okay, now I get it.